Many people will say layups and dunks are the least skilled thing in the NBA, and it really doesn't take any skill to do it, it just takes pure athleticism. So today what we're doing is we're ruining a bunch of careers by taking away layups and dunks from the entire NBA. Everyone's gonna have a 25 driving layup, driving dunk, and standing dunk. Basically, the main player is gonna suffer from this, I feel like, is Giannis, but Giannis, I mean, I don't know, because he took down driving layup too, so it's kind of bad. So we're ruining Giannis' career today. But anyway, here we are on NBA 2K24, and you guys can see the best player in the league is still Jokic, but the thing is, Jokic has a tied with Curry now. Curry and Jokic are tied for the highest overall, and Jokic is only a 94 overall now. The best player in the league is a 94 overall if you literally have no inside, which I mean, they have shot close, so that's still a thing. But if we go ahead and look at this, layup 25, standing dunk 25, and then driving dunk is also 25. Shot close, I left just because, I mean, we kind of have to leave shot close. Actually, you know what? We're going to make shot close 0 too. I just want to see, or 25, whatever. We're going to see what happens if we do that. We take it to the stream on this channel. And if you do that, officially Jokic is like the 5th best player in the league or tied for 2nd best. Stephen Curry is the best player in the league. I mean, I probably could have guessed that one because he doesn't really rely too much on his finishing stats, even though he's a great finisher. And then we got Luka right behind him and Kevin Durant. You can kind of see like certain players. I mean, Jimmy Butler being this high is interesting because he's actually really good in the post, but okay. Jokic's still here, Tatum's here, and Embiid is still here, and so is Giannis, which actually is pretty interesting. Most likely probably for the defense, and 97 mid-range for Joel Embiid is crazy. And LeBron is now at 89 overall. And if we just look through here, you guys can see some of the overalls. I'm not going to just start naming every single player. I don't even want to go through each team. Actually, you know what? We are going to go through each team. If I see anything crazy, I'll just call it out. DeMar DeRozan's down to a 78 overall, bro. All he has is his mid-range ability now. The Cavs used to be like looking really good. Now they kind of look sus just because a lot of players do rely on inside abilities. Trae Young is down to an 84 out. I don't even know what overall he is actually right now, but you would think he'd be a little bit higher overall still. And oh my god, the Hornets are terrible, bro. LaMelo has still managed to stay at 81 overall, but the rest of the team, man, they're extra washed. This is terrible, bro. This is crazy. Yo, you might even call us a bonus on Fox and frauds, bro. They're down to 79 and 83. Yo, wasn't Kyrie like a 90 overall before, bro? This man's an 84 now. Yo, Zion, he's an 80 overall. Wasn't he like a 90 or an 88? Oh my god. It's because he really does rely on his finishing ability. Him and Giannis are going to be really suffering in this video. And Wemby's still an 81 overall. I think before he was an 85, so he didn't even go down that much, honestly. Bro, the Suns are going to win the championship. They still got Kevin Durant and Devin Booker as super high overalls, 2 of like the top 10 best players in the league. And Curry is basically the only good player in the Warriors now, bro. Like Clay is washed, Draymond's washed, Chris Paul is washed. Everybody's just done. It's over with for them. And then the final team is the Wizards. They suck either way. It doesn't really matter. But we're going to go ahead and simulate the season, see who wins the championship, look at the stats, all that kind of stuff, field goal percentage, see what happens. Let's go ahead and sim the season. Also, I do want to say, subscribe if you guys enjoy these type of videos. We have fun around here. I don't really take these videos like super serious. And oh my god, look at these scores. Guys, this is like the 90s or 2000s, bro. Like the scores aren't that high. 57 points from the Nets, 65 from the Timberwolves. Bro, this is crazy. Here we are ending out the season. I'm using the Sixers in this sim right now, and they are going crazy. They're the best team in the league. They're 64 and 18 without shooting 3 or going to the paint, I mean. So Luka Doncic, he ends up winning MVP still. This man averaged 14 rebounds. I just realized that's going to happen. A lot of people are going to average high rebounds. And you can see his field goal percentage is down to 37.5%, but then his 3-point is 46, bro. Victor Wembanyama, rookie of the year, still doesn't matter. 16th of the year, still Chris Paul. That actually surprises me. And the defensive player of the year is Giannis, which I mean, 29% from 3, 28% from the field, bro. He shot better from the 3 than he did from the field. Then you got Christian Brown right here. He most improved player, which honestly, you'd think he would have more of these in 2K usually, but I guess he doesn't get minutes. Devin Booker, clutch player of the year. He still managed to shoot 36% from the field. I'm interested to see like those averages here. Like we're going to actually look at the average. I should have looked at the NBA teams. I'm going to go look at like the averages and like league leaders and all that kind of stuff because I want to see this. So I don't even know where to go. I'm going to be honest with you. I think it's over here. All right. So the highest points, highest points per game was only 28 points per game. Usually we see multiple 30, but the number 1 is 28, followed by Curry. So all the players we kind of John Morant, he still dropped points like that. That's crazy, bro. And the minimum points, Thaddeus Young. Anybody like crazy here? I don't even know, man. I don't think there's anybody like too like interesting that's going to be this slow down, to be honest with you. Ben Simmons, I just saw. Steven Adams is like, okay. No, there's not anybody that like average like very little points. The most rebounds was Jokic with 16. So we had a lot of players. This is like the 90s again. Look at all these rebounds, bro. Oh my god. How many players average 10 rebounds per game? Bro, this is crazy. Half the league average 10. Daniel Gafford is out here averaging 10 rebounds per. Who's like the craziest one that averaged 10 rebounds per game though? Let's go look through here. I'm gonna be honest. I don't think there's really anything too crazy about any of these players averaging 10 rebounds per game. I thought it would be crazier than that. And then most assists was only 8. Usually we have like someone averaging at least 10 assists, multiple players at least. And here it is, Jokic and Doncic, the European players out here dominating. Trae Young still got his assists, obviously. Tyrese, I don't know what happened. I guess he doesn't really have good teammates now. And the most steals is still Jimmy Butler. It's usually Jimmy Butler. Most blocks is Wemby. It's usually Wemby or like Walker Kessler or Miles Turner. Most turnovers was him. Okay. Now here's what we're going to be looking at, right? We're looking at the field goal percentage. So the highest field goal percentage in the entire league was Klay Thompson, followed by MPJ. Now the lowest was Anthony Davis. Wow, only 27%. I thought it would be lower than that, but I guess I don't know, man. I don't know. But 3-point percentage, the highest was KCP with Luka right behind him, and the lowest was actually that's not really effective. Let's go ahead and simulate the playoffs, see what happens. So simulate the play-in tournament. Well, first I want to see the NBA standings. So yeah, the Sixers, were they by fault? Yeah, they were 10 games ahead of the next team, bro. The Sixers dominated. The Bucks are still doing, oh no, that's not even the Bucks I saw. They're at 6. So let's go see who missed the playoffs. Anybody interesting? I mean, no one really like out of the blue missed the playoffs, really, right? Maybe the Pelicans, you could say, because Zion usually carries them. But then you got the Grizzlies. They actually finished pretty low as well. The Spurs finished better than the Grizzlies. The Lakers finished pretty low. And I don't know, it looks pretty similar to how it really should be, kind of like pretty close, give or take. And let's go ahead and submit that first round here. See what happens. We're using the Sixers, and the Sixers almost is lost right there. You got the Mavericks versus Phoenix, the Warriors versus Clippers, Heat versus Celtics. Oh my god, that's Heat versus Celtics matchup again. I swear if the Heat beat them, it's gonna be so funny. Oh my god, the Heat actually just beat the Celtics. Oh my god, what's going on, bro? Hold on, let's go look at this. So yeah, this is the Heat roster, right? Here's the Heat roster, and here's the Celtics roster. They're still better in this 2K, but I guess I don't know, man. Who stepped up for them? Who knows? And they didn't make it to the NBA Finals this time around. But Stephen Curry's gonna win the championship, I bet. Honestly, no, the Sixers. Which if you guys didn't know, the Sixers have been winning a lot of championships in my league recently for some reason. I don't know why. Don't even ask me why. They just been winning a lot of championships recently. If we go to player retirements, anybody retiring because of this? I mean, maybe you could argue LeBron's retiring pretty early because of it. I mean, there are players that might be retiring just because they can't finish anymore, because there are a decent amount of players that really do rely on their finishing ability, like Boban. Maybe Boban retires because he's only a 67 overall now, bro. And he usually doesn't retire, I don't think, for another year or two. So that's crazy, bro. And Boban's actually decent at finishing in the paint as well. But that's gonna be it for this video, guys. If you guys want to see that video where I did this with the 3-point line, I banned the NBA 3-point line, click the video that's on the screen, somewhere on the screen. That video was fire. That was really fun to make, and I'm out.